vinyl friends and vinyl community. It's Brian for Brian's Vinyl Records. It is Monday, which means it's time for another installment of Vinyl Editions. That's right, it is Monday. Took a week off last week to do a couple other videos I thought were interesting and fun. So check those out if you haven't seen them yet. But here we are back again. We have 2 weeks worth of vinyl to go through. Not a lot. I am starting to change my buying habits a little bit, and I'll get into that on a future podcast episode. If you're interested, there's a link to the podcast below in the description. Check that out. Very inconsistent lately due to the pandemic and the fact that I have children here 24/7 now, and so it makes it a little difficult to find time to do that. So we'll see. We're going to try and get that up and running again here in the future with some more tracks episodes and things like that. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about the records I got. These are 2 weeks worth. We'll start with some albums that just came in. These are albums that were purchased and, of course, got lost in the mail. Starting to finally trickle in. Let's start with this one here. This is Roger McGuinn and Thunderbird. So Roger McGuinn, of course, the guitar player and songwriter for The Byrds. This is another one of his solo albums. I have one of them before. I really enjoyed it, so this popped up on a live sale, and I jumped on it, and yeah, haven't listened to it yet, but looking forward to that. Roger McGuinn of The Byrds, Thunderbird. Up next is an album I haven't heard yet, so looking forward to, but it is The Bangles. This one's called All Over the Place. So I don't think this is one of their albums that had a ton of hits, if any hits on it, but I like the Bangles, so I'm very much looking forward to giving this a spin and listening to this album. So, The Bangles. And this one's awesome. This one I have listened to so far, but this came in. This is Chet Atkins, Stay Tuned. After hearing Chet Atkins and Mark Knopfler play on an album together, I really enjoyed what I heard, so I thought I would delve into Chet Atkins a little more here. This one popped up on an online sale, and I don't really see a lot of Chet Atkins pop up on online sales. So when it was there, it was cheap. I decided to go ahead and take a shot on it, and I'm glad because this is a really cool album. Sounds amazing. It's all instrumental, and it's absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoyed this album. So Chet Atkins, Stay Tuned. Really good. Happy with this one. All right, another one that was purchased. This was purchased at the beginning of December, and of course, again, lost in the mail, but really looking forward to it. These 2 albums that came in were both sealed from the manufacturer, so super pumped. This first one is Buck Cherry Rock and Roll. I'm not sure. I think this one is a little later album of theirs, 2015. So yeah, a little later album of theirs, but still kicks butt. Good rock and roll music on this really cool cherry vinyl. Has some different color red in here. Can't really see it on the camera much, but it is pretty cool looking. And just a real great hard rock album. Very much a rock band in the vein of AC/DC and things like that, and I really enjoy them. So super happy to have found this. I paid very little for it and super happy about it. So yes, this is also, I believe, an FYE exclusive version of the vinyl, so even better. And of course the next album, I don't know why I do this to myself, but my 3rd copy of AC/DC's Power Up. I don't need 3 copies of this, but I just couldn't resist. They're my favorite band, and when it popped up and it was about $10 cheaper than normal, I had to jump on it. It is the Walmart version red vinyl. So now I have the black, red, and yellow vinyl versions of the album. There are a few more out there. I think that in Europe they have an opaque yellow, an opaque red, or sorry, not opaque, translucent yellow and translucent red, and also a gray version, plus there's a picture disc. I am not going to go after those. The only way I'll get those is if they pop up in the States for dirt cheap, and I don't see that happening. So Power Up, my 3rd copy, sounds great. Played it obviously right away, and yeah, so there you go. All right, a couple things that I picked up as well. This one I saw just cruising in Target and saw this sitting there and thought, why not? This is the Soul soundtrack. I have not yet seen the movie. I plan to, but what got me on this one is that, up here, it is a score from Trent Reznor. From Nine Inch Nails, and I thought, well, it's got to be pretty good, so I picked that up. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm going to wait until after I see the movie, because I always like to do that with soundtracks. with certain soundtracks, Disney ones especially. All right. Also, two things I picked up. This came in a little late, but She and Him, the Christmas album. I think this came in on December 26th, so a day after Christmas, but oh well. Looking forward to listening to this next year. Of course, Zooey Deschanel and M. Ward make up She and Him, and this one has my wife's favorite Christmas song on it, Sleigh Ride. Very hard to get Christmas albums with Sleigh Ride. I don't know why, but nobody seems to do that song on Christmas albums anymore. And like I said, it's her favorite, and so excited to pop this in. Have never really listened to She and Him until we got this one. This is She and Him Volume 1. So this one was dirt cheap, and so I decided to grab this as well. We listened to this, and my wife absolutely loved this album. It's got a very 50s, 60s vibe to it, and Zoe's voice is fantastic. So looking forward to that Christmas album even more now. I'm going to end up picking up more of their albums as well, because this is something that the wife and I can listen to and she'll enjoy, and it's really, really good. So She and Him Volume 1. And last but certainly not least, this is another one that I saw. It's a Target exclusive. This is Boys to Men Legacy, the Greatest Hits Collection. What a fantastic lineup of songs and a great pressing. It sounds awesome. You can see the awesome embossed picture in there. Very cool, and it comes on a really nice purple vinyl. A really, really good package altogether, and like I said, it sounds fantastic. Really happy with this. This is a Target exclusive version. I'm not sure if there's another version out there for anyone to buy, but with the Target exclusive, it was $27, I think, at Target. Worth every penny. Just really good. 2 LPs, and like I said, there's a lot of stuff on here. All the big hits are on here, and more. Just really, really good. So there you have it. That is my final additions for the last 2 weeks. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a comment below. Hit that like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Love to have you along for the ride. Working on some more off-topic videos, non-vinyl edition videos, I should say. Hopefully have those out here soon. Check out my vinyl tag if you haven't checked that out already. That's out there. And, just look at the back catalog. Last week I did the vinyl tag, and I did my favorite reissues of 2020. So check those out. Thank you so much for watching it. I appreciate all your support. And until next time, keep spinning, Vinyl friends.